Hi everybody, it's Lauren from Dressing Dallas. Today I thought I'd put a little video together for you guys to show you guys how I get ready for work every day. As some of you may know, I work in a hospital and it's kind of a weird place as far as makeup and fashion goes. Everybody's usually just in scrubs like this and maybe with their hair thrown up just in a bun. We really don't focus on fashion and makeup as much as in a hospital as other work environments. So people usually have a lot of questions on what kind of makeup should I wear to work, how can I kind of glam up my look a little bit. If you're like me and you like makeup and fashion, it's kind of, you don't want to be too glammed up at a hospital because you look really funny, but you also don't want to look tired and run down. I thought I'd put this video together to show you guys what I do. I usually don't always do as bold of eyes. Today I was just feeling a little bit more bold. I usually will stick with just matte eyeshadows that are natural looking, just to give a little definition to the eyes, but not too much. But today I thought I'd put some copper shadow on. Feel free to, you know, cut out some steps as far as the eyes, but as far as the eyeliner, mascara, blush, natural looking lipstick, this is all what I do every day for work. I try to pick makeup items that are going to be long lasting because I don't have time to touch up where I work. So I tried to pick products that will last the longest in my makeup collection, and I highly recommend all these products. They do last all night. I work for 10 hours at a time. I know some people in the hospital work for 12. Some people may even work for longer if you're like a resident or something. So these will last a long time. You don't really need to touch them up, which is why I really like this look and all the products that I use. So if you'd like to see this, stay tuned. Thanks everyone!
So first, just grab a baby and give them kisses because we love babies. Now I'm just going to put my hair up in a bun. I usually wear my hair in a bun to work. It just stays out of my face and it's super easy. Takes 2 seconds. I know this isn't fancy. Sorry about that. I'm not that cool, I guess. Okay, now we're going to take the Porefessional by Benefit and we're going to work this all over our face. This is by far the best primer I have ever used. It's worth every penny. I definitely recommend it. So just work this all over your face, all on your skin. Now we're going to take the Nars Instant Line and Pore Perfector. And we are going to work this under our eyes and on our T-zone. I like to use this just in those areas because it's a pretty hardcore concealer and there's not a lot of product. So I just use this on the places that I really, really need it. And this stuff really works, guys. So definitely check this out. Now I'm going to take my favorite foundation, the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I'm in shade N117. And I put this on my hand to warm it up a little bit. Then I'm going to take my F80 Sigma Kabuki brush. And I'm going to push this into my skin, all over my face. Definitely making sure that I cover up any blemishes that I have. And I also put this on my eyelids to help conceal. I have a lot of redness on my eyes, so the foundation helps to cancel out some of that and keeps it so I don't have to use as much concealer on my eyelids. Now I'm going to take MAC Prolongwear Concealer in NC15. This is a shade lighter than my skin. I'm an NC20, so I pick a shade lighter just so it has a little bit of a highlight effect. And I just put this under my eyes in a triangular shape. I'm sure you've seen that technique before. Dab some on my chin and in the middle of my forehead just to add a little bit of dimension. If you don't do this, your foundation is a little flat. Then I'm going to take my Sigma, I believe this is the F86, and I'm going to buff this all under my eye, blend it out. I don't use the brush to initially put the concealer on my face because I feel like putting it on with my finger initially helps warm it up and keep it pretty smooth and get it into all those lines that I have under my eyes. So I love using this brush to buff it out. It blends it out and makes it no harsh lines, and it's wonderful, and you guys really need this brush in your life. Now I'm going to take the NYX HD Concealer, and this is the yellow shade. And I'm just going to add a little bit on the top of my cheekbones. I love using just a flat out yellow shade for highlighting. It definitely helps bring a little bit more light to this area, make your cheekbones pop, and it looks absolutely wonderful. So I just buffed this in. Just right on top of that concealer I just used. It adds just a little bit more dimension to your face. Feel free to even skip this step if you want. I just think it adds a little bit extra oomph to my highlighting routine. Now I'm going to take MAC Select Coverup. This is an NC20, which is my actual skin tone. I'm going to use this on any blemishes that I have. I have a lot of redness on my nose, so I add a little bit more concealer on my nose, and I add this around my lips. And now I'm going to take the most wonderful makeup tool known to man, the Beauty Blender, and it's damp, and I'm going to just blend all of this stuff that I just put on my face. This helps to keep any harsh lines away. Now I'm going to take the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pressed Powder. Well, that was a lot of P's. This is just a translucent powder that is perfect for setting your under eye concealer. Any translucent powder will work. I've got a ton of favorites. This is just the one that I grabbed out of my drawer. I'm going to pat this under my eyes, and I'm going to use and pat this on my T-zone as well. This just helps set everything. I did just put a lot of products on my face, so I want to make sure they are nice and set. Now I'm going to take the Naked Basics palette. I'm going to take the color Foxy, which is a yellow skin tone shade. This is pretty close to my skin tone color. I have yellow skin tone. And I'm just going to take the Tapered Blending Brush by Sigma, it's the E40, and buff this all over. Then I'm going to take the Sigma Blending Brush, which is the E25, and I'm going to take the color Naked 2. I can't really point today, but I'm taking Naked 2, which is the lighter brown color, and I'm going to buff this in my crease. And I'm doing this pretty messy. It's not going to be super exact. I'm going to take my fluffy brush again later and kind of blend it out and make it even. So don't worry about being precise. We're just going to get this color in the crease to add a little dimension, and it's going to look beautiful. Now we're going to take the Lorac Little Black palette, which is one of my favorites. We're going to take this bronze color, and we're going to take the MAC 242 brush, which is just a flat eyeshadow brush, perfect for packing on those sparkly, beautiful eyeshadows to your lid. We're just going to pack this onto our lid, keeping it below the crease. It's okay if it's a little messy. We're going to blend it out in a second. So just pack this on and go kind of slow so you don't get fallout. And if you get fallout, it's okay. Don't panic. Just clean it up with a Q-tip, add a little concealer, and buff it out again. Now we're going to take that blending brush again, and with no additional product, and we're just going to blend the line between the matte brown shade and the bronze shade. We're just going to make sure there's no harsh lines and it's blended out beautifully and looks seamless on our eyes. Now we're going to take the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black liquid liner, and we're going to line our eyes. I like to do a little cat eye. I slowly just put this along my lash line, and then I draw a little 45-degree angle at the end. If you want me to do a little eyeliner video, I can put that together. Oops, I messed up a little bit. I'm just going to take a Q-tip and clean that up really quick. And voila, we are on to the next eye, and it is lined and looking beautiful. Now I'm going to take two mascaras. I like to use two different ones to add volume. They are obviously my favorite since I am kissing them. The first one is the Lash Blast Fusion. This is just in the black shade. I'm going to do a couple coats of this on my eyes. I love this. It adds a ton of volume and it's not clumpy. And then I'm going to take the Covergirl Lash Blast Clump Crusher, and this is my all-time favorite mascara. I'm going to do a couple coats of this. It keeps my eyelashes separated and looking great. I highly, highly recommend this. It's better than all of the high-end mascaras I've ever tried. Now I'm going to take the NYX Wonder Pencil. This is just the lightest one, the lightest pink. I'm going to line my waterline with this. This really helps brighten up the eyes, make me look more awake, which I definitely need when I'm working a long shift in the hospital. This is just a simple trick to do, and then I'm going to take the Clump Crusher again and put this on my bottom lashes. This is the best mascara to use on the bottom lashes. It really separates everything and doesn't get messy, which is what we all need in our life. Can I get an amen? Now I'm going to take the Brow Bar To Go by Whitening Lightening. I love this little compact for my eyebrows. The two shades are wonderful for pretty much everybody. Now I'm just taking the darkest brown shade. This matches my eyebrows perfectly. And I'm just taking the little angled brush that comes with the Brow Bar To Go, and I am just buffing this dark brown color in my eyebrows. I don't like to make it perfect. I like to just kind of follow the way that my eyebrow hairs grow so it looks natural, doesn't look fake. I know some people like to really fill in their eyebrows and it starts to look a little crazy. I'm not really into that look. So I'm just going to buff this all in. And it's okay if it's not perfect because we're going to take a little spoolie and we're going to kind of work this into our hairs, make it look blended and nice. Then we're going to take the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is essential in your makeup kit. I am serious. I'm just going to work this gel into my eyebrows. This really keeps them in place all night long, all day long. It is wonderful. You need it. Now we're going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duality pencil. This is a great highlighter for your brows. I'm just taking the yellow shade, putting that under my eyebrows, buffing it out a little bit. Now we're going to take the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which if you have not tried this bronzer, please go to Ulta or Sephora right now and just smell it because it smells like chocolate. And it is such a beautiful bronzer, perfect for any skin tone. And I'm just going to buff this under my cheekbones and on my forehead to give a little bit of contouring. I'm not going to go Kim K contouring by any means. And then I'm going to just buff it out a little bit with this fiber brush by MAC. I will link the name of it down below. I can't remember what it is. I'm just going to buff it out so it's all blended, so there's no harsh lines, so it just adds a little color and dimension to my face. Now I'm going to take Maskcara IIID foundation in the color medium. I'm going to take the contouring color, and I'm going to take the Sigma P86, which is the precision tapered kabuki brush. I love this for contouring my nose. It is the perfect brush for contouring my nose. And I'm just going to add a little color on the sides of my nose, on the tips of my nose, just to kind of break up the highlight that I have going on in the middle of my face. And then I'm going to take my favorite blush, Coralista by Benefit. I love Peach and Coral blushes. I think they're so natural and so beautiful, and they look good on everyone. So I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and kind of work it up, put a little on my forehead so it just looks nice and natural. Then I'm going to do a little dance. Then I'm going to do a little luminizing. This is different than highlighting. This is adding just a little bit of sparkle to your cheekbones to add a little glow. This is Benefit What's Up. It's the perfect bronze, beautiful color. I love it. Now I'm going to take some of my favorite lipsticks by Tarte. This one is a coral color. I'm going to link the exact name down below for you guys. I'm just going to add a little bit of this corally pink color to my lips. I think it looks really natural. Lipstick doesn't last super long on me at work, but I like to just add it at the beginning. And then when it wears off, I just put some chapstick on and it is all good to go. I'm just going to add a little bit of pink lipstick over the top of the coral and a little gloss, and you are set. Thanks for watching, everybody, and leave comments down below on what you want to see next. And make sure you subscribe and tune in next time. Bye!